So, good day everyone. Let's talk about the self-managed teams, learning and fostering teamwork. Number one, nature of a self-managed work team. A self-managed team is a group of employees who take full responsibility for their work, make decisions without direct supervision, and manage themselves. As a self, we need to manage them. We need to self-manage ato ang sarili because dapat in that organizations or if you are employee in that organizations, we must be responsible in that work. Dapat na naka-responsibility, dapat naka what to call this one? Dapat na kay responsible in that organizations na without direct supervision dapat kinahanglan nimo mo initiate or kinahanglan nimo mo buhat anak na mga buhaton na dili na kaangay dapat sultihan. If you're an employee, we need to responsible what of you are doing. They set goals. Siyempre, if you are build a business, dapat na kay mag-set ka goals kung unsa ang imong goals and to plan tasks kung unsa imong mga plano na buhaton in that organization and evaluate performance. So, siyempre, magplano ta. After that, you must be plan kung unsa ang dapat buhaton and evaluate performance. Siyempre, mag-set o goals kung unsa ang goals nato kung unsa ang dapat nato ang sa ato ang goals and you need to plan them. Dapat kinahanglan nato mo plano ay dapat mag-set a goals. After that, magplano ta and evaluate performance. It means dapat once na mag-set a goals din kinahanglan nato planuhon and after that buhaton pud nato og action. Just like that. Leadership is often shared or rotated among members. As a leader in that organization, dapat kinahanglan nato mo shared or mo sharing in that in our members. Dapat kinahanglan nato mo share sa ato ang mga co-workers, sa ato ang as a leader kinahanglan nato mo share sa ato ang members, employees or as a sa sulod sa isa ka company or organizations. There are 4 characters of successful team members. First, self-discipline, able to manage their own tasks. Self-discipline, it means able to manage their own tasks. Dapat naatay sariling disiplina sa atong sarili kung unsa ang pag-manage sa atong mga tasks. Like for example, in that organizations is in that organizations different tasks na ginahatag sa atong leaders. Dapat as a employee in that organizations, one of the employee in that organizations dapat na ay disiplina o dapat ay disiplina sa unsa ang pag-manage sa atong mga buhaton in that sa sulod sa isa ka sa sulod sa company or organizations. Dapat one of the most crucial sa atong sarili ang pagdisiplina. Collaboration. Second, collaboration. Willing to share ideas and support others. Collaborate. Dapat we need to collaborate them to our co-workers, we need to collaborate to our co-workers, team members, or at mga employees. Dapat na atay collaborate para pangkapaminaw kung unsa ilang mga ideas, thoughts, opinions, or unsa ilang mga unsa ilang mga ideas. Dapat we need to support them. One of the if you are employee in that organizations then your co-workers you sharing ideas. Dapat we must be well to listen that. We must be listen kung unsa ang ilahang mga ginasulti, kung unsa ilang mga share na unsa ang ilahang mga ideas na ginashare sa tua. You need to collaborate one of your team members, one of your co-workers in that organization. Adaptability. Third, adaptability. Open to change and is flexible with rules. if you are employee in that organizations, we must be adapt kung unsa ang mga rules na ginaingon nila, kung unsa ang mga rules na dapat nato sunodon, na dapat nato buhaton, dapat ma-aware pud ta kung unsa ang mga rules na kinahanglan nato i-follow. We need to adapt them as an employee. One of the katungod nimo na kinahanglan nimo mo follow kung unsa ang mga rules na ginakuan sa isa ka organizations. We need to adapt them. Problem solving skills, able to resolve issues independently. So, problem solving skills, if you are employed in that organization, dapat once na isa ka kay na kinahanglan nimo resolve or kinahanglan nimo buhaton, hatagan og solusyon na through you independently. Dapat mismo ikaw imuhang kakayahan na mubuhat ana na mga problema na need og solusyon. Mismo ikaw mubuhat o mismo ikaw magsolbad sa problema through your skills. Dapat kinahanglan nimo mubuhat o kinahanglan nimo buhaton ang mga problema independently. Mismo ikaw sarili makabuhat og mga makasolusyon, makahatag og solution sa isa ka problem. Number 2, mechanism for continuous learning in terms. First, after action reviews, reflecting on what worked and what didn't after a project. Like for example, if you are doing the work that kinahanglan nimo buhaton or dapat nimo buhaton and after that, we must review kung unsa ang dapat kalabasan na ana, kung unsang outcome ana na imong ginabuhat. Just like that. Second, knowledge sharing. Siyempre, sa atong kabaluhan, dapat naatay exchanging knowledge na and insights among team members. Like for example, sa isa ka company, and sa isa company, there are a lot of members or there are a lot of employees that you work in that organizations. And for that, dapat naatay mga kabalo na dapat we need to share them. One of team members syempre mag-share gud na ang sa ilang mga knowledge, unsa ilang mga ideas na unsa ilang mga thoughts na dapat buhaton or dapat i-act in that organizations. Syempre naga-share ta kung unsa ato ang knowledge na sa ato ang knowledge na i-share sa ato ang mga members, sa ato ang mga co-workers. Mentoring, peer coaching, helping others growing skills. Syempre, as an employee, if you are member or as an employee, then if your co-workers is not kanang dili pa siya ingon na totally kuan siya ba kanang totally manners na siya sa isa ka butang, dapat we need to coach or we need to help others, we need to help them na para mo grow or mo kuan pa iyang skills na kani dapat nimo buhaton, dapat kani imong dapat buhaton na para kinahanglan nimo dapat we need to motivated in that employee. Dapat kani dapat nabutang, dapat tabangan ta ka o para mo grow imong skills, dapat tabangan ta ka na mo kanang mukuan pa imuhang mga makakuan pa ka unsa ang dapat skills na imong buhaton. Dapat we need to help others, we need to help them na mo grow ilahang mga skills. And experimentation, trying a new methods and learning from mistakes. Experimentation, trying a new methods. Dapat dili lang ka isa magstay og unsa ang mga kuan. Dapat we need to try them, we need to try and to learn kung unsa imong mga sala. Like for example, experimentation, experiment at trying to new methods and learning from mistakes. Trying new methods, which it means that we need to try and to learn kung unsa ang mga sala naton na, kung unsa ang mga sala from mistakes. For example, we need to learn kung unsa imong mga sala. For example, nakasala ka sa isa ka organizations, dapat we need to try and to learn kung unsa ang imong mga binhatan. Use of the last of use of technology. Learning through online tools, shared platforms, and recorded knowledge bases. Like for example, in that organizations, nagagamit mo, og mga technology na dapat mag-share mo og sa isa company, mag-share mo og unsa ang inyong buhaton in that organization. Dapat kinahanglan na syempre sa isa ka organization nagagamit ta og unsa ang mga digital tools na ato ang like for example mag online businesses ta. So as a employee, one of your coworkers or one of the employee in that organization, dapat kinahanglan nato mo share kung unsa ato ang mga ideas, kung unsa ang ato mga thoughts na through to our mind. Like for example, in that organizations, one of the coworkers naggamit og mga digital tools just like a laptop, cellphone, or other tools na ginagamit nato. So aside for that, one of the crucial in that organizations ang paggamit og mga technology, because it can fast learn, it can fast to communicate them, it can also fast to share ideas na makahatag tag mga opinion nato through your online businesses. And that's all.